Good afternoon. My name is LJ Simpson, and I'm going to take you through a short geological time video showcasing the formation of the moon. Ever since the moon had formed, scientists had speculations that it may have formed from a ring of molten rock because of the collision between Earth and a Mars-sized planet known as Theia. This ring of molten rock will be known as a synestia, and it was a donut-shaped ring of molten rock that has cooled over time. This is one of the couple of theories as to how it formed. When the Apollo program brought back 900 pounds of lunar crust samples from the moon, researchers had took immediate action and proposed a new theory or hypothesis known as the giant impact hypothesis. Researchers envisioned that at the end of Earth's formation, it collided with the planet Theia, which is a protoplanet, to produce a great deal of debris that would coalesce into the moon. About 100 million years after the solar system and planets had began to start forming, Earth had collided with another Mars-sized planet known as Theia, and a portion of Theia had mixed with the ring of molten rock debris surrounding Earth, and it had formed the moon. This became one of the most common solutions or theories as to how the moon had originally formed in the first place. After the formation of the moon and Earth's collision with protoplanet Theia, the overall geochemistry of the new reformed Earth had reset, and this became what scientists call Earth's year zero, meaning that there would be no trace of the original proto-Earth, aka early Earth. This became one of the most catastrophic events that has happened into our solar system. After Earth and Theia's collision, some debris escaped into the asteroid belts. These collisions within the asteroid belt started forming altered meteorites that fell to Earth. Scientists had examined a significant number of these altered meteorites and noticed that some of the closest were around 105 million years after the solar system's birth, which could allegedly be or possibly be the time of the formation of the moon. Over the past 3 decades, there has been a debate about the age of the moon's formation after the birth of the early solar system. Some would say that it was between 150 and 200 million years after. Some would say it was less than about 100 million years after. Studies at the University of California suggested that it was a very early date of no more than 60 million years after, because lunar crust samples had contained zircon crystals. In this diagram, you can see the different stages of how Earth and Theia collided and formed the moon. So in A, you have both early Earth and Theia being very close to each other. And then B and C is when Theia is about to start vaporizing itself into Earth. And then D and E is the ejected minerals from it. F is the debris disk, and G is the ejected minerals and the debris disk surrounding Earth being coalesced and forming into the moon. At first, Earth had formed within the dry inner solar system because the solar system was structured in a way to separate wet from dry materials. But soon after Earth's collision, not only did Theia come from the outer solar system, but carbonaceous meteorites had also come from the outer solar system and transported water to Earth. After Theia's collision also brought a great deal of water to Earth. The moon's formation became a mystery, but a general theory suggested Earth formed about 4.5 billion years ago, and researchers suggested that the moon arose a short time later. This was widely known as the giant impact hypothesis, and it was widely accepted to almost all scientists. However, planetary scientists have suggested that magma from the ocean was the missing piece to the moon's creation. Thank you for watching my geologic time event video about the formation of the moon, and as always, stay safe out there.